Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your second half of June reading. So glad to be here. I am bringing you a reading that is for the collective of Sun and Rising. So it will not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, you can check out the video that aligns with your rising sign if you're here as a Sagittarius Sun. You can also watch the video Sun or Rising for your divine counterpart as a cross watcher. Sometimes really good information comes through that way. Other than that, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and as long as you don't try to force the reading. Okay. I am pulling two cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine from Spirit Animal Oracle. And we'll see what this has to say. Wow, okay. Masculine gets pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Card 47. 4 and 7 is 11. That's a master sacred number. Also the number of twin flame union. So that's interesting. Use your mind wisely. Feminine gets brown bear spirit. Take time out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Take time out. We are in, Mercury is now retrograde, adding to the 4 other planets, Pluto, Saturn, Venus, and Jupiter. I think Neptune is jumping into the mix soon as well. And it's definitely a time to rest and relax. Rest in a more restorative way is what I really mean. So if you can, dear feminine, take time out. Let me pull. We also had the new moon and solar eclipse on the 21st, along with solstice. So very powerful energies, major portal opening there, and the shift into Cancer season as well. The beautiful Cancerian energy is a little more emotional. Alrighty, and sometimes the Cancerian emotionality is difficult to express. In other words, we may find ourselves emotional and not really know why. Or communication, because we can layer in that Mercury retrograde, can make it difficult to communicate with others, especially people we're very close to or that we care a lot about. Make it difficult to communicate our emotions. So, FYI, if you're struggling at all, that might be part of the reason. Most of these planets go station direct in the early fall. Mercury goes direct on July 12th, I believe. So hold off on any major communication till then. That's my advice. I'm pulling one card for you, Sag, from Sacred Traveler. Wow. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Beautiful phoenix rising from the ashes there. Feels like the death card, right? The transformation of the death card. So let's see what comes through for you. Also, feel free to flip the energies around. I just set an intention for how I'm laying out the cards, but sometimes it comes through reversed. So if that's the case, don't worry about it. Just flip it. Wow, Sun. Oof. Check it out. Masculine showing up in the energy of the Sun. Feminine showing up in the 4 of Wands. Twin flame, 4 of Wands, Sun, happiness, joy, bliss. Happiest card in the deck. It's a card of Leo, by the way. And that fire is Aries, Leo, Sag. So good start with some fire energy here. Powerful cards. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's what I see for the masculine. Something in the past that wasn't on the level. 7 of Swords. may involve a third party. Right now, their experience in this connection is Three of Swords. Could be just heart heaviness, brokenhearted. But it could be a sign that there has been some duplicity involving a third party. And then moving forward in another energy of Leo. This person here could very well be a Leo, actually. In the energy of the Strength card, very much about persevering and pushing through a challenging situation. Feminine, showing up in the energy of Twin Flame, but present experience of this connection is very chaotic. The Five of Wands is like, it feels like a conflict coming from an outside source, possibly blocking this connection. Could have something to do with the third party energy. In the past, Pisces energy of the Hanged Man, pulling back, trying to look at the situation with, fresh eyes, not making any sudden moves. This energy feels like it may have anticipated that something was off, and so sort of delayed gratification and didn't take any, like really held back and didn't take any action. And then going forward, High Priestess. High Priestess, it may be that these two are moving into a phase of no communication or possibly separation. Could be continued separation. The High Priestess is, as you well know, because that's what I named the channel after, is very connected to higher dimension, really uses intuition, draws on extra perception of what they see, what they hear, taking it all in as data points and using it to serve their highest and best good and of the best good of all involved. So she doesn't talk much. She's really relying, I'm saying she because it's the Priestess, she's really relying on her intuition. She's really relying on that sense of knowing. It's like I know. And I can't really explain it. And I have a feeling, though, that may indicate some shutdown communication here. She's also kind of secretive, especially with her feelings. Two Pisces cards here, very interesting. Pisces and Leo are very strong in this reading, Sag. Sun, please. Why is the Sun here? Well, I think this masculine is happy for a new beginning. The World, endings and new beginnings, maybe, yes, with a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody that is also very intuitive, more Pisces, a little bit of this flavor of Pisces coming through. So if you are the Sag on the masculine side and you're dealing with a Pisces, that makes sense. You could also be a Sag dealing with a Leo. I'm feeling those two connections very strongly. It's not set in stone, okay? I'm just telling you what's coming through. High vibration love, emotional availability. Someone who's very compassionate, very empathic. The Queen of Cups is an empath for sure. So I feel like this masculine, I will pull the Moon card here underneath. For those who are new, welcome. I hope you'll consider joining us and subscribing. When I pull from underneath, it's the unconscious energy of the person I'm reading about. And I feel like this masculine, although we have the Sun and there's happiness welcoming this new beginning, completion of a cycle with somebody that they love or feel very loved by, there's something here that is triggering their insecurities. Having them feel apprehensive about the situation, not really sure that they're seeing everything very clearly. Past energy of this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, Chariot. I'm going to have to pull for this Three of Swords because this, I need to see which direction this is all going. Yeah, I will pull this too, the Five of Swords underneath. So there's been The Seven of Swords with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is what was motivating this situation was some manipulation. Could be gossip. Something that, some message that kind of came through that might have been like gossipy, that somebody was being cheated on or led astray. It's involving the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's more about, that's the feminine archetype of life partner. So somebody that this masculine felt was their person. Chariot, Cancerian energy, moving forward. So I'm not, okay. So let me just pull for the Three of Swords so I get a clearer picture, because that might explain what happened. So for some of you, I feel like this masculine is walking away from a past life soulmate, Six of Cups. Could be walking away from a family situation where children may be involved. For some of you, not all of you. But we've got the Three of Swords, which I'm seeing here. Seven of Swords with that Queen of Pentacles. I feel the Queen of Pentacles either is this person's life partner, if that makes sense. Doesn't have to be a wife. It could be, a live-in or somebody that they've been committed to for a long time, so that you understand that. And I feel where they are right now is there's been this breach, something that's caused some heartache, and I feel like it's deception, betrayal, and they're walking away. Eight of Cups, walking away from the drama, walking away from something that is not fulfilling. And who are they walking away from? We see the Six of Cups, which usually references past life, twin flame soulmate kind of energy. And I feel as if it was based on some gossip that came through, some manipulation, some turn of events here, that either this masculine deceived this Queen of Pentacles and moved on, or was deceived by the Queen of Pentacles and moved on. But they're very happy right now in terms of dealing with somebody that they feel love for or loved by, and that Queen of Cups. So I do see two people here. That's why I'm seeing a third party energy. I'm seeing two queens. One who is considered the life partner, and one who is compassionate and emotionally available to this masculine. And that's why they're walking away. There's happiness here, though. So they're walking away, I think, from this situation in the past. That took me a moment, didn't it? Gotta admit, guys, I am not feeling great. I had a terrible day yesterday, and I'm still not feeling very well. I struggled during eclipse season. Yesterday was persevering. Here we go. Strength and courage with this King of Cups energy. So here we go. King of Cups. Now we have the King and Queen. High vibration love, returning that love and persevering and being, kind of working to overcome any challenge. But what they are is this masculine is saying, I'm emotionally available for this. I'm going to persevere. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, that will be relevant. For others, it doesn't matter. The issue with the King of Cups, can't always express their feelings. Does that sound familiar based on what I explained earlier? Can't always find the words. They can show it, but they can't always express it. Wow. So this masculine's very serious about this Queen of Cups. They are ready for partnership at the emotional level, at the level of heart. Working toward, wanting to persevere toward this Ten of Pentacles, which feels like life partnership, building a life with somebody. Something abundant and stable and grounded. Really nice. And then we've got the feminine here in the Four of Wands. That is some powerful twin flame energy. Life partnership, more celebratory. Page of Wands. Ten of Swords. I feel there's pages are messengers. Page of Wands is like usually something light and flirtatious. It's not very serious. Oftentimes that Page of Wands is accused of being like Lothario, somebody who's just in it for themselves, if you know what I mean, to get their needs met, doesn't have real staying power. The message is usually kind of like, you up, you know. And then there we have a Ten of Swords. So I feel there's an ending here. Some message comes in, or this feminine is over and done with a Page of Wands. Not interested in that. No longer wanting to hear that. Hanged Man in the past. Some delay. Oof. Well, we have two travel cards, like two cards with motion in it. We have the Six of Wands and the Fool. Six of Wands, a card of reconciliation, peacemaking after a difficult situation. So it might be between these two. And the Fool is like the brand new day, a leap of faith, moving forward with joy and excitement. And it's hopeful energy, very positive, but they're going nowhere. This trumps all of this. So I feel like they had this opportunity for reconciliation and a brand new start and just pulled way back. Said, whoop, hold on there, not so fast, Slick. Not so fast. Yeah, on the bottom, Knight of Swords. Motivated to take quick action to get to some truth. In divine feminine energy. There's unconditional love here. I do feel that, but I feel that this feminine caught onto something, was about to reconcile and take a leap, and then just pulled way back to delay the gratification until they can get more information. And it seems like it's very important. Knight of Swords is a victory card too, and it's sort of, high honor and integrity and character are going to rule. Five of Wands, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Something is blocking the two of these people from coming together and working together. There's a block, conflict, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. Yeah, here it is. So I feel for this feminine, there's a block to this feminine being able to move through this conflict. There's a block. What's the block about? The Three of Pentacles, working together, making it real, making it happen, fixing what's wrong, and dealing with this person who's a King of Swords, which is not very warm and fuzzy. Hey, high vibration, of course, when they're in, when they're in their best frame, the best aspects of the King of Swords is high vibration truth. But reversed, not so much. So I wonder if possibly that this Three of Cups, which is motivating this feminine, and that may be the block, and that may be sort of sullying this King of Swords and making this not an admirable figure like the King of Swords usually is, because perhaps that the swords coming through twice here leads me to believe that this feminine is aware that something has happened that isn't on the level, and it involves a third party. And therefore they're not able to work through it with the King of Swords. somebody that they thought had honor and integrity, but may not. High Priestess going forward. Wow. High Priestess and Magician. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. High Priestess, Magician, High Priestess. Yeah, I feel that this feminine is going to completely pull back. I mean, already pulled back, but withdraw. I feel withdrawal. I feel not just using intuition, but working on manifesting something better for themselves. That's what I think. And manifesting what they're going to learn, because they're still on the hunt for some truth. Manifesting coming into the energy of the High Priestess is about intuition, but it can also just symbolize no communication, a breakdown in communication, and separation. And then we get clarification. Oh, I'm trying to manifest my intuition. You know, instead of going on suspicion, which is very low vibe energy, just FYI, don't go by your suspicions. Don't go by it. Go by your intuition. It's a different level of energy. Okay, Sag. I'm feeling that these two have had a breakdown in communication. I feel that there may be some truth that this feminine is trying to get to. There has been some walking away. This masculine is presently walking away, but is happy about a new beginning with the Queen of Cups. So the way it's coming through to me is that this person is not the Queen of Cups. This person is the Queen of Pentacles. So if you are out there right now, Sag, and you're the feminine, and you're watching this saying, yeah, I have really been dealing with somebody that hasn't been on the level with me, and that I think is seeing somebody new, that's the scenario I see here. It won't be for everybody, so if it isn't something in your conscious awareness, I'm not giving you new information. This is for people who are already pretty darn sure, or have the evidence. They've already found the evidence and are going into a phase of separation about it. So please do not feel like I'm telling you anything nefarious is going on. If that's not happening for you and you're not aware of it, then this is not your storyline. It's not your reading, okay? So I just want to be sure I say that so you know. The link to the extended is below. Now what I'm going to do is take the original main deck, pull 3 cards for these two people to see what's really going on with the two of you together. I'm going to pull a card. What does this feminine need to know that the masculine isn't saying? What is the feminine trying to say to the masculine energetically? Card for you, Sag, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That usually comes through as a message of confirmation, clarity. Sometimes it's general advice. Other times it's a warning. So that might be something important. And then going forward, what you can expect going forward and in what time frame. If this is your storyline, you would like to follow me along, the link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in just a second. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you on a future reading. Bye.